Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ginny from Polly's Paper Studio, and today I have a project using the Deluxe Collector Edition Times Nouveau from Graphic 45. I'm also using a few Little Birdie Crafts flowers. I have the chipboard and the sticker sheet from the collection, and then I'm also using the Staples tags and the staple tags dies so that I can cover the tags. And then I also have the sweet little policy envelope tucked in there. Inside, there are pages that have additional tags that I have turned into tip-ins. They're covered with the patterned papers. I have a few die-cut borders, little bits of doily here, and additional images from the die-cut sheet. And they provide lots of extra room for this trifold mini flip book, and you can add lots of pictures and journaling. There's also a center page that is chock full of tags, and you can add your pictures to the front and journaling to the back, and then tuck them into these sweet little pockets, and they will all be spaced perfectly so that you can show off the pattern paper collection. So let's make this together. For the base of the book, I've got 2 sheets of 110-pound cardstock. One is cut at 7.5 by 11 inches, and one is cut at 7.5 by 10 3/4. For the first sheet, I want to score that. Be careful with thicker paper. It's a little bit hard to keep the bone folder in the track, but you want to do the first score at 5 1/4. And then the next one is 1/2 inch after that. So now you're at 5 3/4. This will become the left hand side of the trifold book. So you want to just fold at your score lines and make sure you get that nice and straight. So here is the left hand side. So for the right hand side, we've got the 7.5 inches wide. Now it is going to be 10 3/4. I'm scoring it at 5 1/4, and then again at 5 1/2. So what it will do is create just a bit less depth so that it will hold all of the volume of paper inside. So you want to just fold again on that score line, and then you'll see that you can nest these together to create the book base. So now what you want to do is add some double-sided adhesive tape or glue if that is what you like to use along here. Go all the way around. And secure them together to create the trifold shape. So you can see how that folds up now. For the inside pages, I'm starting with a double layer of the pattern paper from Times Nouveau, and I'm just going to use the black cardstock as matting, and I have also used the cardstock to divide the patterns and keep them separate so they don't look busy. For the tag shape, what I have is the Staples tag, and I'm going to do the inside first. This is the same tag shape cut with the Staples tag die, and I'm just going to add that and then top it with this complementary pattern here, because the die was not long enough to fill the whole tag. For the front, I'm adding the collection paper again, this time in the cherry and the polka dot. And to top it, I have a polka dot with a little die cut border strip. I've added a bit of double-sided adhesive to where I scored the tag to make it 7 inches long, and I'm going to secure it on top of the page so it will be sandwiched in between the layers. Just want to add just a bit more adhesive to the top, and then I can add it to the book. I've already done the inside pages with complementary pattern papers in the same fashion. So this one is going to go here. So it will open and then open, and we have 3 of the pages done. Now let's work on the middle page. So I've got the same black cardstock for the middle page, and I've also cut the same patterned paper, and I'm just going to layer that on so it has a nice border. You can see here I've marked a few pencil lines, and that is where I want the pockets to fall. These are the same pattern, and then it has the black border on it again. I'm gonna switch to the Tombow Mono multi-adhesive for this because I want to be very sure that that pocket is going to be very sturdy, since there are so many of them in a row. I don't want any pressure to be on that adhesive on the side. So I've got 4 tags in the back. I need 3 of these band pockets, and then I need 1 actual pocket at the bottom. So I'll have to close up that last one totally all the way around. So here is that one. And if you are patient, you can give it some pressure so that it has a good contact while that glue is setting up. The last pocket, I used a coordinating pattern paper, and I'm just going to make sure to get a good amount so that this pocket will be nice and secure. To top this pocket, I'm just going to add a small little doily and a tag from the die cut page. And that will be a nice accent. So now I want to add this full unit to the inside of the book. Tags, I just use the same die and cut the pattern paper out. And then what I want to do is add these to the pockets. I did not finish the back because I wanted to be able to have room to add journaling if you want to add writing to that. So you can see how I've staggered those pockets, and that will hold these in the correct width apart. So for the inside pages, I have also added a bit of a die cut here, doily, and then part of the die cut pages had a tag and these smaller images were on it. I used a clip to attach them, and then they can just decorate those pages. So here is the inside done. And then the first inside page. And now we're going to use the cover. If you're adding ribbon, now is the time because you can secure it between the paper layers. So I've just added a bit of adhesive there in between to hold it in place while I measure it. I want to have enough to create a nice generous bow with good sized tails when I'm done. So I think that will be just the right amount, and that will be what we tie the book up with. So for the cover, I've got the cardstock again and the pattern paper. I really think this stylized flower is really cute. This is just about the only green I added. And then I'm going to top that with this polka dot. Before I adhere that, I'm going to add a clip to the side, and that will be secured in between the layers on the side. Then I'm going to just add this to the cover. Now I want to add the layers to the top, so I'm starting with the Staples tag. So that can go about right here. Then I'm going to top it with the pattern paper. I've got a little bit of a border strip showing, just trying to get the most use out of my collection, so I plan to cover that with a bit of a border. Here, that border is some of the pattern paper. I added a die cut border strip there, and that will just conceal that edge. For the embellishments on the top, I've got this sticker from the sticker sheet pocket. And then I have another doily. And this image comes from the chipboard, Times Nouveau chipboard. And I'm just going to angle it down here a bit. I've prepared some flowers. The center one has more graphic 45 pattern paper, and I just created a dimensional flower with that in some dies. I have some more handmade flowers here, and these are from Little Birdie Crafts. I added loopy twine bows and some leaves, and that will go here at the bottom. So last but not least, I have a few vintage buttons. So that completes our Times Nouveau tri-fold mini flipbook. If you enjoyed this project, give me a like, leave me a comment, and if you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe. I will leave links in the description below for this collector's edition. You can find links to our social media sites there as well. As always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye!